Ooh boy, it's been a while since I've done a video on here. Usually I stick to comic dubs, but the last time I made a video, it was about Del Bells. It wasn't posted on YouTube, but I put it on Twitter. If you want to watch it, I'll put the link in the description. Quite the individual. Some of the people in the acting industry is like dealing with patients in Arkham Asylum. There's just no reason or logic in some people's brain because of how narcissistic they are. And brings me to a perfect segue. Cosplay Extraordinaire. This is a person who runs amok us with a straitjacket on, pretending to be a functioning director. Now, you might be thinking, how bad could this get? Holy shit, you have not seen anything because it gets really terrible. I want to thank Eric Grasso, Kiera, Rhodes, and an anonymous source who has given me their DMs and personal emails from Cosplay Extraordinaire. We're going to start off with Eric and their interactions when he decided to do improv. Also, another note, the clown picture. This is a great foreshadowing for the rest of the video of who Cosplay Extraordinaire is. This is just, oh my god, I couldn't have picked a better picture myself because they represent this icon to 100%. Oh my god, amazing. Yes, I did. I also did some improv if you didn't mind.
Redo the whole thing.
That's the voice I gave her. Shoot, I accidentally did it.
Yes, I mind. Stick to the script, follow instruction, do one whole take and then another, then send it. I am a strict director. You cannot improv with me, redo it, and have it done by Monday. Also, ask first before doing improv. If it's not done by Monday, I'll have someone else do it who can follow clear instructions. I sent you a voice clip on Messenger. You better listen to it.
Why Facebook Messenger? There's a fucking voice thing that you can use on Discord messages mobile. Oh my god.
I don't care. Redo please or you're off the project. I made my instructions very clear, and it did not say improv. It said do one whole take a certain way with all the lines, and do a separate take a different way, then send both to my email. My rules are follow the exact instructions, and you will impress me and be praised. Failure to do so will have my bluntness go 100% on you.
There's a difference between being blunt and being a cunt. You are being a cunt. This is not how you give criticism. This is someone who is an asshole and thinks that they're in the right. All he did was do improv. All you had to say was, hey, I'm not really looking for improv, maybe you can go about it in a certain way. And especially if they weren't the lines you wanted, it's your job as the director to clarify what you want. You might be thinking, what money is she putting in that she's acting this way? And the answer is none. Paid or unpaid, you shouldn't even be treating actors like this at all. This is just so disgusting and unprofessional. I can't believe that you would even go so far as to even act like this. This is the behavior I would expect from a kindergartner, and you're in your 30s. Now, after all this hubbub, Eric leaves, makes a Twitter post discussing what he just went through, and everyone should just basically avoid her, which is a good call, right? If you had a horrible interaction with a piece of shit like this, a big-brained individual like Cosplay Extraordinaire, you want to call out that behavior. That's why a community like this exists, so people know who and who not to work with. But of course, our lovely, intelligent, double-digit person didn't take too well to this, so they spell Eric's name wrong and continue with their punctuations and absolute gratuitous intelligence.
Voice actors to avoid. Eric Grasso is a very immature man, and I'm convinced he's a 5-year-old stuck in a man's body.
I'm probably gonna get cursed out by her anyway because I improvised that line. I shouldn't have ad-libbed. So, we know what she's saying. Of course, this is fucking stupid.
As you can see in the screenshots that he publicly posted on Twitter without my consent shows that he's not only is immature, but he lacks conviction and doesn't know how to follow instructions.
Yeah, you fucked up this time, Eric. Not only are you unprofessional and immature like a 5-year-old man baby, you will lack conviction. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself for simply wanting to improvise one line.
For a bit of context, I'm strict because I want my videos and voices that go into my dubs are of the highest quality for you, my dearest fans. One of the requirements is to follow instructions. If a director says to read the lines, you do as such.
This is called line reading. This is like commandment 101 of directing. You do not tell actors how to say lines. That is why you hire actors, because they give their interpretation and then you as the director direct how they're supposed to say it. Like, it makes no fucking sense. Like, you don't send your voice interpretation through Facebook Messenger. No, you let the actor do what they're supposed to.
I never asked him to improvise. I said to him to read your lines. My other voice actors are immature and can follow instructions. Why can't you?
I love this. This makes no fucking sense. My other voice actors are immature? So you're talking shit about your other actors as well? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you dumb fuck?
Not following instructions and especially disclosing private conversations is the type of behavior that will not be tolerated in the voice acting business because of how immature you are. I already have reported both of your posts featuring my private Facebook account,
despite you reaching out on your private Facebook account anyway, you dumb fuck. Like, you doxed yourself.
When I do go professional, you will be blacklisted from the Vancouver industry of voice acting by my important suggestion. You can count on it.
The fucking loony points are off the charts. Like, you're talking about when you go professional. You can't even spell his name right, let alone write a decent sentence, and you thinking about being the head honcho of the Vancouver voice acting industry? Like, holy shit, you're stupid. And also, he doesn't even live in Vancouver. He lives in California. So even if you were to ban him, it doesn't fucking matter. Okay, so aside from that, we have Kiera's posts, Exhibit B from the virtual zoo, okay? Now, that's already pretty bad, right? She's getting worked up for a hubbub of nothing. How about double nothing with a side of bullshit? Because this is, holy shit, this is bad. So Exhibit B starts in Discord, and Cosplay Extraordinaire starts the exchange by saying,
I was wondering if you would be interested in voicing Princess Peach for me.
Hey, I'm only to take paid work right now.
Oh, it's not paid, sorry.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. I won't be taking part in your project this time around. Thanks for reaching out. And it was nothing, right? Simple nothing. This is the post that is on Cosplay Extraordinaire's community post on YouTube. Now, what if I said this isn't the full message? Because right after that, she says,
thanks for wasting my time,
and sends a middle finger emoji to Kiera. This is someone who wants to be a professional in the Vancouver acting industry, but can't take no for an answer. So imagine them being in a position where they're being told no so often. You're gonna act like a 5-year-old little shit and do this? No one's gonna want to work with your ass. And here's the reason why. You're getting called out so much that your brain can't even handle it. And this video included is calling you out. And much like Cosplay Extraordinaire's rituals, go in the community post and talk about how Kiera is an awful person because she told you no.
Kiera Rhodes, I asked if she could voice in my fandoms which aren't paid. She declined and I sent my farewells.
Again, it wasn't farewells, you flipped her off.
But I thought that was the end of that until she shared our private conversation.
As she should have.
Block and report her if she attempts to message you. She is loathsome, uncouth, and lacks dignity, which are things a man is looking for in a woman she severely lacks.
I don't know where the fuck this came from because this sounds just like absolute insecurity and projection because Kiera's in a relationship and she even points that out in her thread. So I don't know where the fuck this suddenly comes from.
So instead of bitching about me and talking behind my back like the spineless coward you are, next time come to Canada and say into my face if you're that tough online you can be touched in person instead of being a pussy about it. Say it in my face, not behind my back.
So you're threatening this person in your community post. So the thing you're saying to report her for, you can be reported as well because you're trying to instigate violence by sending a threat. Real big brain move.
Maybe that's why you're not getting paid work, because you're a two-faced cunt. Don't work with this woman. She's two-faced. She'll be nice to you and then talk shit behind your back like any good gossiper will. Twitter is looking through the report I made about her and has opened a case against her since bullying and harassment is against their policy.
It's also YouTube's policies as well, and you're going out of your way to harass her for saying no. So Kiera continues to get harassed by this individual in her own private DMs.
Maybe think before you post, dumbass. Did you know it's against Twitter's policy and sharing someone's private conversations publicly and constitutes as bullying and harassment?
I want to see where this is because I don't think that's true. It'd be a different story if you were being just an asshole for no reason, which you are.
Thanks for spreading out conversation. It's okay though, Twitter is investigating my report against you. And if and will it goes through, you may lose your account or have it restricted next time before talking behind someone's back like the skank twat you are. Say it to their face, okay, sweetheart?
Kiss emoji. I'm sure this isn't going to go through because this is honestly Twitter 101. People post DMs all the time of people being just despicable humans, so will this ban actually go through? Probably fucking not, because there's nothing to go off of. Cosplay Extraordinaire talks about what they want, and of course, when she doesn't get what she wants, she throws a hissy fit, as usual.
Please stop being stubborn and listen to directions. The file you sent me is blank on my laptop. If you cannot learn how to accommodate the director, you will not land future roles due to your recent rude behavior and lack of respect. I hereby kicking you off this project and blocking you on Discord and on Casting Call Club.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just fucking put a period in your goddamn sentences. Like, holy shit, how stupid can you be? So, you went from saying they're not going to land future roles to kicking them off the project. I'm sure they're crying because the head honcho of the Vancouver voice acting industry is kicking them out of the project. Like, I can't believe it. Like, cry me a fucking river. And of course, the person says, here's the proof I've sent the file. Goodbye. You're cruel and hurtful. I've been in more projects than you can think of, and you'll go nowhere in this world. F you. And I'm glad someone put her in her place because holy shit, like, I would not let this dumb bitch fucking talk to me this way at all. And of course, Double Digit IQ Cosplay says,
actually, no, fuck you. You will never get anywhere in this world with this immature behavior of yours. I hope Satan fucks your dead mother in hell.
But they're the immature one, huh? Right. Now, Cosplay does engage in multiple emails spamming right after this too. Any sane individual would have just stopped right there after the final message saying goodbye. Not Cosplay. Cosplay cannot take a bruised ego, and they will go down to hell to prove that they are in the right and you're wrong.
Please retract your copyright strike. WTF, my channel will get deleted. Can you please retract it? I will not upload that video, is mine.
I don't know what happened, so I'm out of the loop in terms of this.
For tattling on me like a little bitch, the video will remain up and I will have made another account. The video remains. Go fuck yourself. So you tattled on me like a little bitch. Retract it now. I'm not going to apologize to you. I felt justified.
Of course you did. As a narcissist does, they always feel justified.
If you do not talking things out with me like an adult and apologize to me, I will be re-uploading the video again. Now remove your retract and apologize. If you refuse to work things out with me, we will become enemies.
You've already made enemies with this person the moment you said you hope Satan fucks their dead mother. Like, I don't think there's any coming back from that, you fucking idiot.
That's all I want is an apology for tattling on me like a bitch, and you work things out with me, or we will become enemies, and you say you don't want to. So if you don't want to be enemies, we work things out.
See, here's the thing with bargaining and persuasion. You usually convince someone by not insulting them. So the fact that you're insulting them makes them want to do it even less. So keep, like I said, Double Digit Cosplay Extraordinaire, like, keep it up, man.
Here is an apology photo. Please take a look at it. May this photo of this doll curse you for all eternity and give you nothing but constant nightmares and misfortune. This is payback for almost destroying my YouTube channel. I hope the doll reaps the soul from your body and drags it to hell.
It'd be funny if they just replied, sorry, I'm atheist. It's the one time they reply back. Now, this is insane. The amount of times they spam this individual, and you can see from the time that it was minutes after. And then they saw a fucking spooky doll.jpg on fucking Google and like, yeah, this is a cursed voodoo doll, like, beware, oh, I'm so scary, I'm the head honcho of the Vancouver voice acting industry, watch out, guys. Like, you're fucking delusional. There's no fucking way you actually take yourself seriously. Yeah, you're a disgusting human. You are the absolute filth on my boot. You are more disgusting than dog shit being smeared on my foot. That's how fucking disgusting you are. The fact that you victimize yourself and act like you're in the right by gaslighting and acting as if everything you do is somehow righteous, you are not going to be a professional. I'm not going to be a professional, but I don't pretend to be. You are not going to make it to the Vancouver voice acting industry as a director. The only thing you're going to be directing is your own fucking resume to McDonald's. That's the only thing you're going to be doing. And I'll be even surprised if you can even handle it, because when customers yell at you because you got things wrong, you're going to act like a 5-year-old little shit. Give me a fucking break. The only thing you need is a straitjacket and going right back into the fucking dungeon you came from. I want to thank Kiera, Eric, and the anonymous source for giving me their DMs to use for the video. They didn't have to do that. I'm appreciative because people like this deserve to be exposed. For the fact that they think this is harassment, being exposed for bad behavior in toxic environments, this is not harassment. This is exposure. You're being exposed for all the wrongdoings that you've done, and people are tired of this shit. That's why it happens. Because when people had enough, people are gonna say something, and I guess people have had enough of your bullshit. This is Atticus. I'm signing off. Stay safe out there and get a director who will actually treat you appropriately, because there are tons of directors out there who would give actors like this the time and frame and be respectful for all the things they're worth. Cheers.